Okay, so thanks to Wilbur, this is pretty insane. I've just figured out that stacking recharge speed will actually impact your companion, causing them to attack more often with their bigger hits. Have a look at this. This is the normal DPS of the Succubus, about 43,000 on the dummy test there. And you can see within about 40 seconds, she does 16 hits of her Draining Kiss. And then we have a look at this madness. Her DPS has skyrocketed to 111,000 encounter DPS, which is just insane. I've never seen that on a companion, except when you look at minuscule durations, but this is still nearly a full minute of combat time, and she's done an insane amount of damage. And yeah, you may notice that she's actually now missing a power, and have a look at that. Deadly Kiss, 57 hits versus just the 16 hits you were getting here. How is this done? Well, all through stacking recharge speed. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to be getting those kind of numbers out there in the game, but you can get them in the test arena, which is insane. But it still causes to note that stacking recharge speed is definitely beneficial, and even more so when running with an active companion that has high burst potential, like the Succubus. She does absolute crazy amounts of damage on her hit. You can see nearly 700k max hit on that Deadly Kiss. We even actually got a 702k on the test before. That is just because of our stats fluctuating when in combat and when we have, let's say, something procced and something not procced because of our gear. This is by no means like a perfect test, but it shows, and my point holds. We only have Deadly Kiss, we only have Draining Kiss compared to the companion using Necrotic Claw. Now, how is this done? Well, you go in combat, you go in the arena, and you select no cooldowns. And then bam, you have 1,000 recharge speed. Pretty awesome. You can cast encounter powers infinitely. They let's say only have a 1 second cooldown because of how the math works. And then you summon your dummy. And as soon as you're in combat, you can see the Succubus. She does the kiss, and then she does this secondary kiss there, and then she goes back and she does the big cone kiss again. Yeah, all the time. She rinses and repeats that instead of using her at-will attack. If we go and remove the cooldown, you can see that just here, she will actually start attacking normally. You can see just by attacking with her claw in between, as you see just there. Yeah, this is pretty nuts, and I just wanted to let you guys know that because I just found that out. Again, thanks to Wilbur for posting the question to me whether recharge speed actually affects companions or not. My initial reaction was no, but it does. It's insane. You stack your recharge speed and you got crazy amounts, and you can drastically see the change at which the companion uses their powers. And there's, I'm sure, many other companions who will also benefit the most from this. However, I haven't found any companion that can deal this much amount of damage on a single hit. It's just insane having like 700k. Not telling Cryptic to nerf it or anything. Now, in game, how could you actually put this to use? Well, there's one class in particular which can stack a lot of recharge speed with one ability. Many of you may know already what I speak of, and it is in fact the Wizard. So if you get your Wizard kitted out and get a Succubus or an Incubus there, and then when you cast your daily power, you can see it just there, Arcane Empowerment. It'll cause your encounter powers to deal 10% more damage and recharge faster. You can use that, and you can see you effectively gain 400% recharge speed, which means you can cast your encounter powers really quickly. We'll just activate set max AP gain. That allows us to essentially cast our daily power whenever we want. And if we have a dummy there and the boss here, we can cast that daily power, and you can see again 400 recharge speed. However, just testing that now there again with the boss dummy and with the daily power to gain the actual recharge speed, it appears that recharge speed doesn't actually affect her damage output. You have a look at the Succubus, look at the outgoing damage. You can see Deadly Kiss there, like 16 hits. We check our normal log here, and you can see also Deadly Kiss 16 hits. that means that she only cast it once within like the 40 seconds of like a minute in combat, which means that either the recharge speed is not affecting it whatsoever, that 400 from the daily power, or it's at an unnoticeable amount, which I don't think is the case, as this daily power should only affect your encounter powers, not, let's say, your companions. So it seems they got the coding correct in that, meaning the wizard doesn't gain an advantage by this, but it still means stacking recharge speed with an active companion can help a bit more with single target damage. So something good to know when building your character. And so especially with the Band of Air nerf on the horizon, you might very well want to grab your hands on 3 of these Heart Dragon artifacts. You have the Heart of the Black, Heart of the Green, Heart of the Blue, and Heart of the Red, along with Heart of the White, with Heart of the Black being the best with the debuff. And having just 3 of them there, which allows you to make room for, let's say, a full set, as I would on a healer, along with having a debuff artifact, means you gain 10% more recharge speed. With the journals getting nerfed, their bonus being pretty much irrelevant, that 10% recharge speed can definitely help out a little bit more with people with striker companions, along with just helping them cast their encounters powers a bit more often. Definitely something you might want to consider moving forward. So again, just a discovery I wanted to share with you. It's pretty hilarious. But again, it does mean that recharge speed is affecting your companion's damage. I only wish you could get that much recharge speed in combat. Wouldn't it be funny to find a way to have this no cooldown set in a dungeon or something? Back to mod 16 where encounters could just be spammed, and atlas were barely ever used. All those fun days. So have a good day, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.